What's up guys, Mark here, and I am finally back with another video. I know it's been an awfully long time since I've made a video. I just haven't really had much to make videos on really, and I've been busy with work and my degree and things, and it just never came round. But I am back, and I'm gonna make sure I put some effort into starting to make videos again. Now, what I'm going to do is make a video series on virtualization, purely because I feel that making videos on something that I'm interested in and that I am learning myself makes good content for other people, whether you are trying to learn it yourself or whether you're just interested in it or you wonder how it works, that kind of thing. So this first video is going to be sort of an introduction into virtualization and what I use it for and what it can be used for, and then I'm going to do some more videos showing the stages from the beginning to however far I can make the series go. But as I say, this video is just going to be an introduction into my setup and virtualization in general. Now basically what this technology is that there are bits of software called a hypervisor, and you have type 1 and type 2. And the difference between the two is type 1 is installed on physical hardware and type 2 is software based. So a type 2 hypervisor would be something like VMware Workstation or VMware Fusion if you're on a Mac, or Parallels or VirtualBox, or all these different types of software where you have an operating system and you then will run this software to then install virtual machines. That's a type 2 hypervisor. A type 1 hypervisor is where the virtual machines are installed directly onto the hardware. So the hypervisor is the operating system. Now in my case, I'm using VMware ESXi, which is VMware's hypervisor offering. It is actually free. You get a free license code which never expires. It just doesn't give you any of the advanced features. And then the competing product from Citrix is called Citrix Zen Server, which is completely free all the time and is also open source, I believe. Now, as I say, I am using VMware ESXi. Now, I have a server downstairs, and what I shall do, this RDP connection that you can see here, oh, I've got terminal open, let's just close that. This is actually a virtual machine that is installed on the hypervisor, which is downstairs in my house. So what I shall do is I will connect to the hypervisor and we'll show you. So this is the client that you use to connect. Now I use something called vCenter, which would allow you in a production environment to connect to the vCenter server, and then that vCenter server will have all of your physical hypervisor hosts, so the actual servers will all be connected to vCenter, so you can manage them all from a single location. But I only have one host, but I use vCenter just as something to learn. So this is my actual host, so I could connect directly to that. And if I connect directly to it, I'll get a message telling me it's being managed by vCenter and that I should log in to the vCenter instead, which is what I shall do now. So just pop in a username and password. Now I have this set up to authenticate with my Active Directory, so I can put in a Active Directory username, just as it's far easier to remember than the local administrator account. So just give that a few seconds and it will connect. And there we go, so it's connected. So this is the vCenter. that I'm connected to, and that's split into data centers. So if you had, say, 50 hosts, you could split them into 5 data centers of 10 hosts each. Is that right, maths? Yeah. This is my actual host. So this server, as you can see there, it's a HP ProLiant DL380G5, is downstairs in my house. It's dual processor, quad core, so that's 8 cores. It's 2 gigabit NICs. It's got 32 gigs of RAM and about, there you go. This is a RAID 0, so there's 1.36 terabytes, and that's some serial ATA, some SCSI drives. There's this one which is just for a couple of VMs that need to have fast access. So this is my server, and then these are virtual machines. So these are all instances of operating systems that are currently running. So this one here, this one, is this machine that I am remoting to now. This is the vCenter server. Oh, all these VMware tools are out of date. I'll have to update them. This is the vCenter server, which again is up here. And I've got a file server. This is my domain controller, and this is a web server. So this is just an introduction to my server and to virtualization as a whole. And as I say, the idea of this is in the real world is rather than having 5 physical servers, you could have 1 physical server, as I have here, and then you could run all of your servers virtually on that one server, which saves space, saves money, saves power, all these kind of things. And they're all fully featured OSs, so they all run exactly as they would if they were installed on physical hardware. So that's a brief introduction to my setup and to virtualization as a whole and what it can be used for. And what I thought I would do is I'm going to do some videos. So the next video I do is going to be on creating a virtual machine and installing the OS onto that virtual machine and installing VMware tools. And then I had a Citrix Zen desktop test environment set up, which I've just deleted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate that in a couple. So that will be a few videos, and I'll explain what Zen desktop is as we go through the videos. And if I can think of anything else to add in, then I will pop them into the series as well. If you guys have any ideas of things you'd like to see for future videos, I know I haven't been around for a while, but I'm determined to put some more time into YouTube. So if there's anything you can think of that you would like to see that you feel I could make videos on, just drop a comment below this video. I do read all the comments even if I don't have time to reply to them all. They do come through to my phone, so I do read them all. So that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting and you are excited for the series. I'm definitely looking forward to making it. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, because that really does help me out a lot. If you've enjoyed this video and you've liked what you've seen, then please do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on my future videos. And I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Cheers.